Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX on the Series JG. Um, don't really have anything we need to worry about finding in the surface area. There's a Phoenix Pinion, which I guess is going to be kind of useful. There's various cards we could miss. Again, off screen, the entire first disc of the game I've already played and tried to make sure I got all the important items. So I'm just trying to do the best I can to showcase stuff right now. Oh, I guess this is a good time to point out. I'm playing this on the PS4 remaster edition, whatever. It gives us all sorts of shit to make the game, which is not one of the hardest of the Final Fantasy games, really. And it gives us a lot of stuff to make it easier. We can set all of our stats to a battle assistance. I don't remember what that does. 9999. I think this means like at any point we can get all of our health and MP back. Although maybe it sets all of our stats to 999. High speed mode is basically like frame skip, and safe travel is no encounters, except for non-random encounters. There's an item in the game that gives you that, so I probably won't use it on screen much because I want to recreate the experience of playing the game, but I won't feel guilty if I ever do because you can get no encounters as like a skill that you can learn to avoid random encounters. So it's not like a huge game-breaking cheat in that sense. Let's talk to this guy. Let's peek into the ticket booth. Ticket Master. Well, great job, GG. Ticket Master. Now, Ticket Master, this guy's a jerk. This guy charges like 200% processing fee. It's crazy. Can I help you, son? What's showing today? This year's performance is the masterpiece. I want to be your canary. Tantalus Company's performance. Tell me about Alexandria. The Kingdom of Alexandria is a fine country ruled by Queen Brand. Show ticket. What's this? There's something odd about this ticket. Wow, it's another fake. I've seen so many today. No. Now, don't cry. I know how you must feel. Because I've cheated many people today by claiming their tickets were fake. Here, I'll give you these. Do try to cheer up now. You received a Goblin card, a Fang card, and a Skeleton card. Talk to Alleyway Jack to learn more about cards. Good luck, lad. I say, get lost. What kind of troupe is Tantalus? Their star performers from Lindblom, the Regency to the west, with accompaniment by Lovely Daisy. Who's Queen Bron? Did you do Queen Bron has a beautiful daughter, Princess Garnet? That's not what I asked you, sir. What's I want to be your canary about? Go away, son, you're bothering me. This play is a tale of romance between a noble and a peasant. You really must see it. Try to use one of those cards as a fake ticket. Tell me about Queen Bron. Unfortunately, I've heard strange things about Queen Bron recently. But I won't tell you what they are. Who's Princess Garnet? Today is Princess Garnet's 16th birthday, you know. Tell me about Princess Garnet. Her Highness is a beautiful princess, and everyone in Alexandria loves her. Some of us with an unhealthy level of obsession. Is Princess Garnet really that pretty? I say, why, she's the most beautiful princess in the history of Alexandria. And I should know, I'm a time-traveling pervert. Leave. This guy's quite willing to chat with you. He's not rushing you away, despite me giving him a Foghorn Leghorn voice. Can I help you, son? Leave. Okay, we have exhausted what we can do with this gentleman. Here's the first of many terrible minigames that you don't want to play. The jump rope minigame. Jumped once. Come play with us again. You can get different prizes for jumping the rope a different number of times successfully. I'm terrible at it. I do not know what the pattern is. Like, I'm hitting the button too fast there, I think, which is why I keep getting only one. But, like the the prizes after the first one or two are all cards for the card game, and involve doing the jump successfully like 300, 400, or 500 times in a row. So, I'm not going to be doing a full run of this. I got to at least get up to 2, though. This is crazy. This makes the Uncle game from Tales of Symphonia look fantastic. What the fuck is the timing? I think you always get the first jump, but... Like, I don't care about anything other... I want to get at least 2 jumps. Okay, there's a very specific rhythm, I guess, you gotta get, and I don't have it yet. 2, that's fine. 2 is good enough. You probably have... I think you gotta get like 5 or 10 to get a potion as a prize. So we will not be doing any more with that. Kind of anxious to find this Phoenix Pinion. Do you like flowers too? The blossoms of Alexandria are quite splendid, don't you think? There's a cart somewhere I need to find. The 3 heroic knights of Pluto. The statue was built to commemorate the 3 knights who fought bravely in the 15th Lindblom War in 1601. As you can see, there's a fat one, a tall one, and a tall skinny one, a fat one, and a short one.
Well, I hid my 3 precious cards in the same place.
I guess that's a hint that there's 3 cards to find around here. Phoenix Pinion, that's what I care about. Okay. All set. If you have a ticket, get it stamped to the ticket booth at the center of the square. Otherwise, get the F out. What sword to buy? I wish I had a little more money. I keep telling my son we'll go out of business, but he never comes home. Anyway, you apparently can't actually buy from me. I'm taking my wife to the theater tonight, so we shall close soon. I've been married for 30 years, worked our heads off, and we could finally afford a ticket to the show. I'm so happy I could shit. That's not what she said. We got an ether, which seems like a pretty high-end prize at this point, but I happen to know eventually we're going to be hitting a point where I can't even acquire ethers because we've maxed out our inventory slots for them. Yeah, much, much later, there's going to be a whole thing that involved finding a situation where you could just, like, run the game at high speed and have have your party encounter enemies by, like, sticking the controller to one direction so you're always in motion, and setting a turbo controller so that you're always using the attack command, and like ludicrous amounts of just leave the game running overnight grinding, and any item those enemies drop is completely worthless to me now because I know eventually we're going to get 99 of them. What do you mean there's no vacancies? Yes, you see, you're really quite sorry. Oh, that's some kind of fish man? Is that AB the fish man?
Yes, I'm really quite sorry.
What?
I don't believe this. I have a reservation, damn it. Jeez.
Yikes, what a Karen. City people are so scary.
Sorry, no vacancies today.
It's AB the fish man.
Busy, busy, busy. Pardon me, sir. Out of the way, please. Want to play cards?
No. But I just found out you can play cards without having actually encountered the card game tutorial yet. So there's that. Citizens of the city, I command you to obey my orders. Seems a little redundant, I know. Okay, not sure what this corner is for, but... I'm not in your way. Okay, I don't seem to be able to do anything. Like, maybe there's cool hidden shit over there. I don't think so. I glanced at the, at the next full page or so of fact. There's nothing beyond potions and cards for the card game that we're going to find by poking into every corner. So I'm just exploring for the fun of exploring, but we're not going to obsess too much. Now this screen, I remember there's some missable content, but I don't think we're there yet.
Blast it. Ah, you made me miss you, little klutz. Whew, that should do it. Well, it's been a long day. I nailed up one side.
Oh, no, he's a dog.
Well, it's been a long day.
There's another one of these infantry soldiers.
Hey, you're shrimp. You're the one with the phony ticket, ain't ya?
I don't know. I think I'll make him talk like Chico Marx.
Hey, you're shrimp. You're the one with the phony ticket, ain't ya? I saw the guy tell you it was a fake.
Yeah, it's a fake. No, it's not a fake. Are you Alleyway Jack? What?
Hi, I'm Cherokee Jack.
Are you Alleyway Jack? I don't know why I know who that is. Do I look like that? Do I look like that loser?
I'm not really getting a Chico Marx voice down here very well, am I?
Hey, do I look like that loser? Hey, but I tell you, I'll let you in to see the show if you become my slave.
What the hell? This is a weird one. Like, what happens if you resist becoming this kid's slave? When you're sure you're ready to continue, tell the kid you'll be his slave. I don't want to.
Okay, later.
Oh, did I just ruin the game forever now? Well, what do you say? No, I don't want to. Alright, so the story's not going to continue until I become this kid's slave, I guess. Meantime, I suppose I can wander around here, but there's really nothing to do here, I believe. You can climb up into this. You find a rope. Pull the rope. Yeah, they just leave church bells where anybody can get to them. You received Hippol's Treasure, Ironite card, Goblin card, and Fang card. I guess that's that kid who said he hid his 3 treasures in, like, the best possible place. I'm not sure I got this in my aunt screening, actually. Because I think I just said I was the kid's slave and got the story going again. So I may have missed these awesome-ass cards here. Let's see, does the Ironite card look familiar? Because that's the one, the name doesn't sound familiar. That's a regular monster. I don't, if I didn't get it off screen, then huzzah, we got exciting new treasure here, but doesn't mean that, that's a card that would be particularly difficult to get if I decide to suddenly care about those.
My kitten Mittens ran away.
Tell me if you see him, okay? No. Oh, you're mean. I didn't know you were a nasty.
Thanks.
Looks like the 2 little kittens have lost their mittens. Ah! Sorry. Hey, it's a retired boatman.
Them newfangled mispowered ships float through the air, but true ships are supposed to float in the water, right, Sonny?
I don't have an opinion on this, sir.
Hey, kid, don't ever think about trying to sneak into the castle by boat. I tried that last year, but them guards, they caught me lickety-split. That's why they cut off my penis.
Wow. Ouch. I see them fascist lady Nazi guards are not playing around. Got eye drops. Ear, nose, and throat drops.
Oh, hello again.
Are you the person from earlier who helped us up when we lost, when we fell over? I think she is. I thought it was implied that that rat kid might have stolen our ticket, but apparently, if he did, he replaced it with a fake ticket. Rooftop for the masses. No nobility, no ticket, no problem. Enjoy the show for the rooftops. Assembled here by the steeple at sundown. Together the people will prevail. Proletarian patrons movement. Oh, so the communist uprising is so that people can get more plays. Anyway, we can now get past that girl into the treasures that is a 3 gil hidden under her bed. Presumably her bed. Might be her parents' beds. This is a very small house with no bathroom. Power to the people. Proletarian Liberation Movement. At least it's not the Proletarian Liberation Organization, because that would be the PLO, and that would get a little political at this moment as I'm recording this thing.
Well, what do you say?
There's supposed to be a way for me to save, because there is a thing I could mess up here where we miss a little bit of story content, but yeah, because there's a thing coming up where I have to press X when the prompt pops up, and if I do, we'll meet a character and talk to them, and if I don't, that same character will just, like, run away with some of our money. It'll make sense in a minute, but alright.
Alright, I'll become your slave. I mean, I'm into it. It's gonna be like a leather daddy situation? Awesome, and now for your first assignment. You'll go stand over there and see if anyone's coming. Hey, Pinky, you go watch over there, right? Not the fish to flash. All clear? Yeah, it's clear. Awesome. Engage according to mission parameters.
You didn't tell us what the mission parameters are. Oh, he's stealing the ladder. Pointy hat boy. Excuse me, but is your name Alleyway Jack? We must have missed whoever told us to find and talk to Alleyway Jack. Because this is the guy. He would steal... Like, if we didn't hit the button at this time, he would just walk by us and take some of our money, I guess. Huh? How did you know my name? I'm Alleyway Jack. If you know who I am, you probably want to challenge me to a card game, huh? What? You don't know how to play? And you want me to teach you? I'm Alleyway Jack. If you know what I'm referencing, it's very funny. I assure you. Well, why not? I finished one job already. I'm Alleyway Jack. Follow me, kid. I'm Alleyway Jack. We'll start with the basics. You need 5 cards to play the card game. To play a game, approach someone and press square. The world is square. I'm Alleyway Jack. Some people may not be interested. For example, the mysterious JG. In that case, move on to someone else. How does the card game proceed? New. How do you play? I'll go through the whole card game tutorial. I'm just not planning to explore it too much after that. How do you play the card game? You need 5 cards to play the card game. Oh, I guess this is... That's it. How does the card game proceed? Let's talk about how to actually play the game. You take turns placing a card on a 4x4 grid with your opponent. Sometimes your opponent card flips. That's because of the yellow arrows on the corner and sides of the cards. If your arrow is facing in the direction of your opponent's card, that card becomes yours. I'm Alleyway Jack. But if your opponent's card has an arrow facing yours, a card battle begins. What's a card battle? When several arrows face each other, multiple card battles may occur. You can choose where to begin the card battle when that happens. Where you choose to begin the battle affects how the rest of the battles play out. I'm Alleyway Jack. Let's see. You can also use combos. They're these little weird it's like a pretzel, but it's got like cheese and pepperoni in it, or maybe peanut butter. What's a combo? Okay, I'll teach you the technical stuff now. I'm Alleyway Jack. You gotta be careful during a card battle. If your card wins against the opponent's card, all the cards facing that card's arrows are yours. That's called a combo. I probably should have paid attention to the last part. It's a double-edged sword because the same thing happens to you if your card loses against your opponent's card. Try to play a perfect game. Could go read this again. If your card wins against the opponent's card, all the cards facing that card's arrows are yours. That's called a combo. Okay. Does that, if there's arrow but they're unopposed? Like, if I hit a card with an arrow pointing north and there's a card north of it, or up, does it flip only if there's no arrow on the other card pointing down? What's a perfect? What is a perfect game, you ask? You get one of your opponent's cards when you win. If you flip over all of your opponent's cards and play a perfect game, you can take all of them. Reach for the highest collector's levels. What's a collector's level? Let me tell you about collector's levels. Check your menu and go to the section entitled Card. You can check your collector's level there. You level up as you collect more cards. Even I don't know what the highest collector's level is. And I'm Alleyway Jack. Can we try a game? Let's play. Together. Even though it's a one-player game. Metal Gear Solid. Let's select 5 cards to play. Tell you what, I don't know how to play. So let's select some shitty cards. The battle begins. Place a card next to one of your opponent's cards. If the arrow on your card are facing your opponent's card, you have a chance to capture it. The game ends once all cards are in play. The player who captures the most cards is the winner. Hey, what happened to I was supposed to get a combo. What happened to my combo that I should have got there? I don't know how the card battles work, but I do feel like I shouldn't have done that. Well, wait, how come I lost both of those card battles? Like, I didn't know how many points either card had. And then the card that had already lost all its point from losing a battle then had more cards than the card I played next. Not to mention I had a thing pointing up and left, and it didn't flip a card. So yeah, this is why I hate the card game. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I can't figure out how the fuck you're supposed to play. Anyway, I probably lost the skeleton card here now. I lost Fang. Well, I already had 2 of those. So no, we're not going to play a rematch. I don't care. You can actually get to a point where you don't have enough cards to play. I think I understand that I'm never going to play this game. This is the only town where I'm called Alleyway Jack. Elsewhere, I'm called Cherokee Jack. I go by other names elsewhere. They're all just aliases, of course. I'm a master criminal. My crimes are many, and I'm a danger to all societies. I'm Alleyway Jack. You want to know my real name? I tell you when you get better. Then I will have to kill you, of course. Thank you. I don't know if we ever find out his true name or if it's a thing that's connected to the card game. Yeah, I'll tell you, I felt like even playing this game off screen, like I felt a weird compulsion to try to play and win the card game. No, it's just not a good use of your time. Like if I really understood the rules, I'm sure I could do better at it, but it's less fun. It's more random. Now in it can get super confusing, to be honest, in Final Fantasy VIII, when like all the different like there's different various rules in different regions that can really get weird and convoluted after a while. But like the straightforward rules are pretty easy to follow, and like you can get like yeah you can kind of win fairly consistently unless you're playing somebody who's got really good cards. But this game, it just does feel random and crazy. And even if you get good, it's like in Final Fantasy VIII, you could boil the cards down into items, which is why like people said that like that's why you're supposed to play. Like you can get items that like enhance stats and blah blah. I never wanted to use them like that because the ones that only one copy of the card exists in the game are the ones that give you the best items, and I always wanted to just like have a complete deck. But like Final Fantasy VIII I liked enough, and the fact that there were character cards rather than just all monster cards did make me want to get the complete set. Whereas this game, I think it has more cards, and I just don't feel that same compulsion to try to get all the cards. Anyway, hey, come on, whatever I said. Don't fall behind into the steeple.
And now we're going to climb up the tower. It's very dangerous. You go first.
Oh, there's actually something I want to do, though. I know we're a slave, but hopefully we won't be punished too badly for failing to obey his every command here. If we just sneak back real quick. Is there anything to do in here? No? Okay. This is just Alleyway Jack's Alley, basically. I want to see this kid here. It's like, my 3 hidden treasures are awesomely hidden. What screen was he on? There was a hippo kid who was like, my awesomely hidden cards are completely hidden. He was up. I thought he was up here someplace. Oh, there's 3 people over here. I only talked to 2 of them. I can't seem to get the... Oh, here we go. Flowers are for sale. A perfect gift for the one you love. But I only love myself. I guess I could buy myself some flowers. I thought there was a hippo kid here who's like talking about how well hidden his treasures were. Because I'm assuming those are the 3 cards we stole. Okay. Either he disappeared or I just lost track of where he was. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is the kid. Oh man, somebody stole those cards I hid. I really kind of wish we could give them back. I'm pretty good at cards. You feeling lucky, kid? No, I mean, we can just play them. It's just meant as a clue that these 3 cards exist. But we have, I guess, confirmed we stole this poor kid's cards. We don't care about the card game, but we're never going to play it. We still go around stealing other people's cards because we don't want others to have joy in their lives. I think that's a reasonable goal. Anyway, speaking of reasonable goals, I think I'm going to actually meet my goal to have videos that are just at or under 30 minutes. So we're going to call it here. When we come back next time, well, Ratfink here has a ladder. It seems like there's already a ladder to go up to this tower. So I guess I'm not quite sure what he wants with an additional ladder. But I guess we'll find out next time. See you then, guys.